Today I'm in Manchester meeting Paul Garner, the young adults pastor at Audacious, and asking why we should bother with church. Hey Paul.
Hey.
Welcome to Ask the Pastor. Thank you very much for doing this.
Thanks for having me on.
No worries. So today's question is about church. You kind of see throughout the years, people have been talking about the millennials quite a lot.
True.
And how they've seen a great decline in millennials at church. They either, not necessarily because they've lost faith, but because they don't see church as the organized structure or even institution is what they might say. So I think a question that might be beneficial is asking, why should I bother with church?
Yeah, I mean, great question. I think first to address the mentality that millennials aren't going to church. I mean, I think that's a slight red herring.
Yeah.
It might be true across mainstream religion, like you said, where millennials tend to have a natural aversion to religion. Yeah. But for example, in our church, we have 1,700 people between the age of 18 and 35. Now, depending on who's a millennial, either way, null point. The point is a lot of people are going to church. And our church isn't unique. Your church and many other churches are actually, their key demographic are right in that age group. You know, so before I address the why I come to church, it's worth me saying that these guys are coming to church. But we are definitely seeing a trend in the kind of church that millennials are attending. Now, I think why come to church, for me, the reason to come to church is because there's two great moments in your life. One is when you were born, and then the second is when you realize what you were born to do. You know, and if you've not had that second moment where you've actually met with Jesus, whether it's in a relevant or irrelevant, whether it's in a traditional or modern church, it doesn't matter. You know, you want to be in church because you want to find out the reason why you were born in the first place. Yeah. So that's the greatest reason of all. The cross is the great reason to come to church. But for a millennial, maybe specifically, or someone who's already in church and is struggling to get engaged, I mean, what a lot of us lack in our lives, thanks to guys like these, we worship these kind of little gods of chrome and steel and glass, is we lack a lot of interaction, a lot of human connection. Churches can be excellent for that. We're seeing rising populations of singleness and mental health issues, and all these things can be really supported if you're going through a tough time, or friendship to form. I guess the community element of church is a great reason to come to church if the cross isn't enough. You know, so they're probably, for me, we run a ministry called The Belonging, and if I had to say what's the point of The Belonging, I would say it's to connect people with God and to connect people with each other. And for me, they're two really great reasons to come to church.
Hi guys, thanks for watching. We are Roarlight, a production company that seeks to roar the light of Christ on and off the screen. If you'd like to subscribe, please go ahead and click subscribe, like, share with your family, your friends, your loved ones, everyone. If you want more information, just go to roarlight.com. Thanks everyone, and keep roaring.